welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be breaking down UFC 316's main event finish, Merab Dvalishvili, and how he choked out Sean O'Malley. Now a lot of people were saying they had no idea what this choke was. They were calling it a north-south choke. I heard a ninja choke, and a bit of a mixture of both, but it was also a modified Ezekiel choke as well. And what an Ezekiel choke is when you pretty much just take the fist, punch it into the artery, and choke them with your fist. And how he did this was, of course, going into the submission. He had his infamous front headlock. He did go for a ninja choke at the beginning, right? Which a ninja choke is a modified guillotine, to where instead of having an arm in or an arm out and going high elbow, instead you rear naked the grip and you bring your hips into their hips and choke them out like that. However, what he did here is the choke wasn't there at first. He instead was right alongside the jaw, cranking the neck. And what this forced Sean O'Malley to do was there was so much pressure on his neck that he had to turn to his back in order to alleviate it. And from here, this leaves a big gap right here in the artery, and you can see I still kind of have a chin strap. My wrist bone kind of slid from the top of his chin into his neck, and from here he covered his chest over the face, kept his rear naked, and slid his fist down into the artery. If you look up for this. So again, his modified guillotine or ninja choke. He's cranking the neck right across the jawline. He has this rear naked grip. Sean O'Malley flips to his back to try and escape. And instead of escaping, he gave up. Walk this way a little bit. This gap right here. And with that, he used this rear naked grip to then close his fist, punch it in, which is even harder in the gloves, and then press his chest down into the neck for the pressure on the choke. And that gets you the tap. Now this is a very, very brutal choke, a neck crank into the choke. The only reason he got the choke was because of the neck pressure and Sean, his neck to be broken. It made it even worse because Sean's feet were up against the cage, so it's not like he could back out of it to readjust and maybe bring that form across to the nose or something. It was right on if you've ever had a form right on your neck or right on your chin, cranking your neck like that. I mean, we saw Khabib tap out Conor McGregor like that as well. So again, my headlock, he's the ninja choke right across the face. He's breaking into it. Sean turns, he covers the artery with his fist, or right here, uses his chest on top of the choke to then finish. One more time. He's here. Sit across, doesn't really care what he grabs. Rear naked zip, flips him over. Uses the rear naked choke into the grip on the fist and just presses his chest into the choke. You all right? Yeah. My bad. Just presses his chest into the choke like this while punching his fist down. You could keep a grip like this, or you could just make a fist and make it nasty as well. But that's the breakdown of the machine choke, they're calling it now, Merab Dvalishvili, and his win over Sean O'Malley at UFC 316. Everybody, he was a finisher. They said that he was just a cardio machine. Some people say it's genetic, which will be disproven if you follow my other channels, like the Way, the podcast, where we just had the fight dietitian on. He disproves that. And if you follow my other channel, MMA, where I talk about it all the time, it's not genetic. But go and check out those channels and maybe you'll get some better insight onto why he has such a good gas tank. With that being said, let me know what other videos and technique breakdowns you want to see in the next video. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Rob, the Dvalishvili, that's what you call him. The Dvalishvili. You added the apostrophe and everything, dog.